it still exists. It still exists. You just have to disable OpenGL, but I don't know why you would want to do that. Yeah. So again, if you find there's any problems with the sound levels or pretty much problems with anything, just let me know and I'll see if there's something I can do about it. Again, as I said, this is kind of an experimental way of doing things, but we'll see how it works. Well, there is a kind of a blur effect here, if you can see that. So it's not like super crisp. That's kind of fine because it gives a sort of like a CRT, NTSC filter kind of look to the game, which honestly I don't hate. I think it looks pretty decent. Let's go. Ever so softly indeed. Alright. So last time when we were playing this game, we got all the way to the last level and proceeded to die immediately after. So this game is not very forgiving, looks like. There's a huge difficulty spike at the very end. So I will just have to take it into account this time around. Try not to fuck it up. Hey Clay. More like a soft nudge with your foot. I guess it still works. Sorta. Because these aliens are wussies, thankfully. It turns out I don't need to keep tapping my buttons here. I can just keep the button pressed and it works just as well. Kinda handy, I'd say. Would be nice to find a healing item somewhere. Game does not want to cooperate now. I'm not sure if it's random or not. The way they are placed. Okay, now I got 2. That's pretty good. Although it's not gonna matter if I end up dead. I shouldn't... I shouldn't die on the first level at all. My target would be to get all the way to the 3rd level without dying once. So let's see if that happens. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about these guys already. Yeah. Jump aliens. So you kinda have to trick them into attacking first, then dodge, then make your move. That's kind of rough. It's surprisingly hard to time right though. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. Jump! No, not like that. Yeah, you can kind of make it out. I guess it's due to the way Blastem renders the screen. I tried to fiddle with the settings and apparently there's no way to disable it, which is kind of strange if you ask me. But yeah, it might have something to do with OpenGL. Although even if I change it and disable the whole hardware acceleration, it's still gonna have a sort of a like NDSA signal effect in it. I don't know why they decided to go with that. I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Hey, Yako. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. I guess you're talking about in a literal sense this time around. Here I am. Flesh and blood. Even if hell says otherwise. Haters gonna hate. Yeah, it's OpenGL indeed. That's what causes it. But at least according to the devs, this should be super accurate. We'll see. I guess what it boils down to is will Korean games work? That's always the question. I mean, I'd say of the ROMs I play, about 95% of the games work pretty much out of the box. And as for the rest of them, the problems are usually, I mean, most of the problems are with Korean games. I guess that's got to do with some minor differences in hardware between actual Sega Master System and the Game Boy. I wonder what the differences are, because I remember Dockley saying multiple times, like how he tried this or that Korean game on his actual Sega Master System and it didn't work, which is kind of strange to me. Like, how is it possible that we have a cartridge that doesn't work even on real hardware? Like, what are the differences? I wonder. I mean, racism. It's not my fault that Korea hates the rest of the world. To be fair. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't know, because I remember a couple of Korean games that he just wasn't able to run at all, even though they ran just fine on my emulators. So that's kind of sketchy. Okay, I am so dead. Kinda screwed up a bit on the first section. Hacks? Yeah. Well, I mean, it only showcases the differences between emulators and real hardware. So if there's a game that doesn't run on real hardware, but it runs on an emulator, so definitely there's some kind of hacking going on. And also what it means is that the emulation is not very accurate. It's running on a... It's basically using some software level tricks. Not to say that's wrong or anything, but just an observation. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if it is so that Korean Master System, so Game Boy, and an actual Master System have major, oh, I don't know if I should say major, but if the case is that they do have some hardware differences, I mean, there must be a way to somehow do this with emulators as well, right? Or maybe not. In a way it is wrong, as you kind of separate the market, especially with flashcards. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I have high doubts I will be able to make it because I've died already twice. I don't think so. I don't know, something like that, I guess. Nobody seems to have any knowledge on the subject, by the way. I guess it's because no one has a Game Boy. And I heard even trying to acquire a piece of hardware from Korea is gonna be super expensive. Because those things just aren't available anywhere. Which is understandable. You think he ran hacks? Well, obviously we'd have to confirm that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe indeed that's the case, but I am quite sure we were using... At least there was one case where we had some game that he tried to run and it didn't work. I fired it up on my emulator and sure enough it did work. I'm pretty sure we were using the exact same version. I might be mistaken, but that's my strong assumption. You have to confirm Dougley run cards. No, he definitely wasn't running the games from a card. Uh, it was a flash card. So actually, yeah. Now that you mention it, that might be the reason indeed why he had some trouble. So maybe it isn't so much about the game itself, just the fact that there's some kind of incompatibility going on the EverDrive with the Korean ROMs. Yeah, that actually might explain it. You're right. In fact, it makes way more sense. Hey, Mega Goat. Maybe a different lockout since emulators don't emulate that feature. Yeah, but it's still pretty strange because sometimes you don't need the BIOS. I mean, at least 95% of cases, BIOS is absolutely not needed. And in some cases, the game works better on an older emulator and a newer one, namely Zool, um, Phantasy Star, let's see, Desert Strike, yeah, just to name a few. So with Sega Master System emulation, it's always not that crystal clear what you should be doing. Like there is no end-all be-all emulator for all things Sega Master System. One just doesn't exist. So you make do with whatever you have. Hit and miss indeed. Emus emulate, but do ostriches? That's a good point. Thinking outside the box, I see. Maybe that's the question we should be asking. Not concentrate so much on the emus. Ostriches exist as well, you know. It might be I will die here. It's gonna be kind of disappointing if that happens. Well, alright. This game would be like so much easier if there was a way to recharge your health in between the levels. I think that's the only occasion where it kinda happens. Is there even any reason for me to, you know, even try to shoot anybody on those levels? These run and gun levels. Hey Frank, how's it going? I've gotten exactly as much older as it has been since you last saw me. I'll say that much. That's how getting older works. Pretty much. Same applies for you. I can say that with certainty, even without having seen your face. Doing fine, glad to catch your stream for once. Yeah, I had to postpone it a bit for today. So sorry about that, everybody. But here I am now. How old am I now? Is that an actual question? I guess I am 35. I suppose. Could I be shooting here? Okay. I guess this guy needs to be shot down. I only now realized. Jumping doesn't seem to do jack shit here, so I will need to dodge this. I love the screen. It says go, and then you get to advance like 2 meters. I'm trying, but you're not cooperating, man. Go, go, go. This music kicks ass. For what it's worth. Alright. So alien orcos on the way. Escaped from He-Man. Lost some weight along the way. Looks like. Space Elvis. I think Space Elvis is actually a little bit better character than Space Robot. I haven't had much time to compare them point by point, and I'm fairly sure that's the case. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy using this one, so that I will get the checkpoint. I think I might have gotten like one more continue here. I think I am pretty much dead here. Yep. Game over. The lady has gone shopping or something. She's not here. I don't know why they decided to cut her. But yeah, no lady. Speaking of which, I am gonna go ahead and pick the robot, in all actuality. Robot has a shorter range, but I think he is a little bit stronger. Maybe range doesn't matter actually a lot, that much. The difference isn't that huge. Hey, Tic-Tac-Toe! How long am I planning to stream? I haven't decided. I will be here for a good couple of hours though. I started like half an hour ago. So I think I will be playing at least, I don't know. I think at least 3 more hours, maybe 4, maybe even 5. I mean, it depends on how am I feeling, how much people are around, and different factors. Couple of hours at least. Yeah, I will try to complete this game today. That would be pretty nice. That would be pretty fucking nice. It's been surprisingly challenging. I wasn't expecting this, I must say. I thought this would be a cakewalk based on the first couple of levels, but nope. Oh yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Gonna have to be on the lookout for the scratcher. There he is. He's so fast. It's really hard to react if you're not prepared. Your cursor basically needs to be, yeah, as you can see, it needs to be on the bottom side of the screen. Otherwise, there will just be no time for the cursor to reach the guy. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, so I just confirmed that these health pickups are actually static and not random as far as their placement goes, because I do remember that that's the exact same location they were in my last run as well. So yeah, at least some learning has taken place, if nothing else. Looks like that Kaiju followed you to the new place. He's in the background again. Hey, you noticed. There he is. There he is. I'm still in the middle of redecorating the place, but getting there slowly. Hey, Dougley, how you doing, man? See you. I played this game as a kid. I didn't remember it being so crappy. I'm guessing you're talking about this particular version, so SMS. If so, I feel sorry for you. Even though I must say, now after playing this game for a couple of hours, it's not as bad as you'd think. It's kind of janky, and controls can be a little bit awkward, but for the most part it at least kinda works. It flickers and stuff, but could be much worse. So dainty. Well, it's not actually the most beautiful animation on the planet in the Mega Drive or the arcade version either. So you shouldn't expect a lot, what I'm trying to say. Okay, now we'll just have to make it without dying. I wonder what the point of killing these guys is. Maybe getting points? Maybe that will help me along the line of getting additional continues or something. If everything else fails, there are some cheat codes we can use. I'd much rather not to, I'd much rather not to. Since the game doesn't feel impossible, it's just a matter of memorization and learning the patterns and stuff. These guys are a little bit of a pain in the ass. Gotta be super careful. It might be that this robot is actually better than Elvis. I think there was some kind of a level skip and stuff. Maybe more. I'd have to check. Oh, crap. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be quite high. Bad pattern. Bad pattern. Okay, come here. Come here. Not like that. Nope. Come on. Oh, shit. Of course he managed to get one hit in. Alright. Come on. This one last guy. One fucking last guy. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, we still have this section. Totally forgot about it. Alright. We'll see what happens. Hey, Lords and Baby. Hey, Zerp. What's up, man? Well, I kinda had it coming. Okay, and there's the... there's the health pickup. It's an electric whip noodle. From space! Oh my god, I knew that was gonna happen! The moment I turn away. Hey, Dango! Can I keep you guys in the dark for a little bit longer on the details of my setup? I first want to see how this works. I'll tell you all about it as soon as I have some data to fall back on. For now it seems to work okay. Duckley is saying, I got all your crap together. I need to box it up still and wait for some real hardware. Oh man, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't call it crap either. I like the care package more. I think that's a good word for it. Amazing, man. Amazing. Take your time though. I mean, the whole process has already taken at least like, I don't know, almost a year or so. Maybe even more than that. So What's a couple of extra days or weeks gonna do? No hurry. Looks like Noodle Man can kill most enemies with a single hit, which might come handy. My worry, how strict is your customs? Will it care about the Everdrive? Well, yeah. So the thing about Finnish customs is that basically you're allowed to import stuff as long as the grand total value of items doesn't exceed a set amount, and the set amount is very low. I think it's like less than 30 euros, 25, something like that. I don't remember the exact amount. But the way they estimate it is no one knows. Sometimes they want to see receipts, like if you're ordering stuff online and it gets stuck in the customs, you will have to show them a receipt to confirm the actual value of your purchase. But as it comes to like retro hardware stuff that's no longer available, you never know. You never know. Sometimes they still might charge you the import tax, or they might not. It's impossible to know. They don't care. They don't know what it is. Yeah, but that's not gonna that's not gonna promise anything, you know. They still might, and like UK has bullshit like that too. When I order my figures from Japan, they hold them for customs charge me 25 each time. Indeed, indeed. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about in that case. So mark the value as $20 gift. Yeah. The thing is, there is no no easy way to get around it. There just isn't. I mean, technically speaking, it is kind of a gift, even though obviously I'm still paying for it, but I'm not paying for all of it to you. I mean, I paid a part of it to Sharpie, and yeah. So, and also, I think, oh shit. I think like shipping costs are not included, or they are not calculated. It's kind of a tricky area. Oh shit. Gift usually best gift of Anthrax. Yeah, if you want to make absolutely sure it will get stuck in the customs, yeah, please do that. Maybe customs watching the stream right now. Well, they're hey, Mr. Customs guy, if you're watching the stream, please instruct me on how to do this. I mean, I'm a lawful citizen. I want to do things the right way. I am just concerned. Is all. Honestly, I have no straight up answer for you. It all depends if there's an asshole on the desk in customs or not. Sometimes my stuff goes through no problem. After other times they hold it. Indeed, yeah, that's been like my experience as well. I'm an awful and a lawful citizen. I can do both. They don't really rule each other out now, do they? I'm an awful person, but I don't break the law. How about that? How about that? Although I'm not quite sure if you mark something wrong in the customs, so you don't declare them accordingly. I don't know if that's a crime. It might be a minor offense, but there's still like, depending on if it's if you did it on purpose or not, it's gonna affect the outcome. If you're gonna get fined or not, most likely not. I guess you can try the gift trick. I'm gonna have to, look into it a little bit more, because it doesn't happen all that often that somebody sends me stuff across the sea, and especially without requiring me to make the payment upfront or something. Like normally when I'm buying something from the US, I'm actually ordering something from an online store or something, so I will have an actual receipt to prove the value of my purchase. Because of where I am, I have to go through 2 service centers. Sometimes I'll get it's in London. Sometimes it'll go through London. I'll get hit. Oh, yeah. Get hit in Liverpool. Sometimes it'll go through both. Luck of the draw. I've been with a £75 fine in the last 2 weeks for my orders because Christmas and New Year, so they fuck everything in the system. Indeed, yeah. So sometimes, yeah, I know what you're talking about, because, as I said, how it goes with gifts, it's it's gonna be super hard to answer. But even with stuff you purchase online, you order stuff online, um, it's kind of a coin toss. Sometimes it will get stuck, sometimes it will just go through. I do understand it when you think about it, right? Because, like, they're not gonna have time to check everything, obviously. So they will have to sometimes just let something go. But we can't really affect that now, can we? I'll do real value to get insurance and mark it as a gift. That might be the best way to go forward with that, but please hold it off just a while longer. I will have to look into it a little bit more. I guess we'll have to discuss the details anyway in Discord. So I'll let you know. Yeah, good thinking, good thinking. Oops, that was a bad call. Oh shit, I don't wanna die. Oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Oh god damn it. Oh, that's super frustrating. I will have to kill this guy again. Ah. Annoying thing is this fine is like £4.83 and shit, and then they add £15 for the service fee. Yeah. Um, at least in here, you can declare the customs, you can declare the values online. There's an online service you can do it via nowadays, so you don't have to physically go to their office or anything. But still, it's gonna take some time. No matter what you do, Dougley, there's always a chance I will have to pay the import taxes. There's not much I can do about it. I hope not, though. Hei, Super Olle. Mikä meininki? Okay, now I totally fucked it up. But I mean, there must be some kind of logic behind it. So I will have to look into it a little bit more, how it works. Alright. So we lost 2 lives. I think the optimal way to reach level 4 is to lose only maybe 1. Well, I mean, obviously the best outcome is not to lose any lives, but I don't think that's realistic. Unless I find some kind of a cheap trick. Alright, so this section isn't actually very difficult. You just know how it works. Pelaa vähän Overwatchia, alright, ei mitään muuta kuin hyvät Overwatchit. Pistähän niille dunkku. Kinda tricky to get the hit right here. Okay then. There we go. Alright, that boss is kinda easy. As long as you know what you're supposed to do. I wonder if there's a better way to kill these guys. I mean, the only strat I know of is somewhat unreliable. I don't really like using it. It works when there's only one enemy. I'll be right back. Alright. Rip stream? Seriously? Is it just you? Looking alright to me. Okay, maybe there was some minor issue. I don't know. Okay. Let's keep going. Stuttering? Huh. Which machine has been unplugged? I don't know if my connection has defaulted to using my cell phone again, because I did get a phone call. So every time I get a phone call, if I'm connected through my cell phone, it's gonna disconnect for a brief time. It's fine now. Okay. Perfect. The old one is not working. It's definitely broken. Definitely broken. I'm gonna have to go and pick up some stuff real quick in a few moments downstairs. So I'll explain after. I'll explain when I'm back. Oh. Well, the game does give you a lot of health power-ups here. Which is nice. Oh, these guys are the worst. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I mean, that's what the supercharge meter is for, right? I'm gonna keep using it as much as possible. Kind of experimental also. See what works best. I'd much rather use it on these guys, because these are the most annoying ones. Okay. In. Alright. I wonder what happens now. Oh! What the actual fuck is that? Is that the end boss? That looks like so wrong. He's trying to poke me with his alien dick. Maybe the same approach still works here. I'm still gonna go with alien dick. Hey, Anta, what's up? Oh, fuck. This is indeed the strat. Kinda. Stuff from your nightmares. Animation locking is kinda ruthless here. I wonder why is it so, but looks like it works better from the left. Or maybe not. Come on. I love the Mega Drive version of Alien Storm, so good memories. Hey, Tenebrae. I know. I know. There we go. Let's see if that's the whole game or if there's more. Alright, we're still getting additional pickups. I'm gonna go ahead and pick them. Okay. And oh, there's still more. There is still more. Game is still not over. Game is still not over, guys. Oh my god. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? Shoot everything? I am so dead. Yeah. Do you have a continuous? Okay, I have one continue. Yeah, well, the estimate is always just a rough one. It's coming from game FAQs. So we could never beat this game. It's deceptively hard. Yeah, it's surprisingly hard indeed. Kind of feels much easier in the beginning, but then it changes quite fast. Oh my god. Oh shit! Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh. I must say these shooting sections are actually the hardest ones. Even though they kind of feel like they should be the easiest ones, but nope. I'm not sure if I should be shooting on the brain on the background or what the fuck am I doing here? Nothing seems to be happening, so maybe. Maybe that's the reason nothing is happening. Oh, it's exploding. Still more? No, I guess that's it. Oh well. Ah. So you had to be shooting at the brain in the background. There wasn't just any indication of it being hit, so it's kind of confusing. Kind of confusing.